If I asked you what a typical pseudo-legendary's type might be, what would you say? If dragon were your choice, then I wouldn't blame you. My guess is that no one would have said poison though, and that's where NIDOKING comes in. Despite it looking like a perfect fit for a pseudo-legend, it's far from meeting all of the requirements to be so. Being a beloved and iconic Pokemon by myself and many, I want to fix and test his new self against some various Kanto leaders and show you guys the potential that he could have had. The first point of contention that we need to cover are its stats. By rule or definition, all pseudo-legends share a base stat total of 600, no more, no less. Adding NIDOKING's stats together show that he only totals up to 505, which is 95 points shy of the baseline. We can first start our adjustments by increasing his attack by 15 points. Trainers who want to run a physical set of attacks now have a reliable power source from which to do so. To make NIDOKING as versatile as possible, I'm also going to increase its special attack and make it a mixed attacker. Making this one change allows trainers to use NIDOKING's gargantuan move pool, as it has strong coverage options in typings ranging from water all the way to dragon. Its new special attack will now sit at a base total of 115, making it near on par with its physical side. A special attack of 115 turns NIDOKING into a wall-breaking demon with its coverage, all thanks to one combination: its hidden ability in Sheer Force paired with a Life Orb. For those unaware, the Sheer Force ability overrides the damage from Life Orb when held by a Pokemon, nullifying any item effects that trigger post-attack. This means that NIDOKING is capable of using moves such as Sludge Wave, Earth Power, or Ice Beam that have a whopping 60% increase in their power. Now that its attacking stats are finished up, we have an extra 50 points to allocate wherever we'd like to. In spirit of making this Pokemon a heavy threat, I'm actually going to raise its speed up to a total of 100. This one stat increase alone turns NIDOKING into an uber level threat, as it brings him up to a crucial speed threshold of base 100. Previous top tier threats that would KO it first, such as Urshifu, Kyurem, and Excadrill, are now unable to outspeed NIDOKING without the use of a Choice Scarf or a stat boost. The last 35 points are going to be spent on its defenses, bringing its defense and special defense up to 94 and 93 respectively. These defensive changes will drastically increase NIDOKING's viability on the field, allowing it to deal heavy damage and tank hits from some common attacking types in the process. After all this, NIDOKING's base stat total is finally 600, checking the box to one of the pseudo-legend requirements. Before we look into its abilities, we need to briefly cover its experience group, which also needs to be changed. All pseudo-legendaries share the same experience leveling group, the slow group, which requires a total of 1.25 million experience total to reach level 100. NIDOKING, however, is part of the medium slow group, only needing around 1 million experience points. Fixing him to fit the criteria just means putting him with the slow experience leveling Pokemon. Lastly, onto his abilities. I'm going to do something a little unorthodox and remove one of its default abilities. I'm keeping Sheer Force as its hidden ability and replacing Rivalry with a much more useful one in Rough Skin. I know what you might be thinking. Even though Rivalry aligns with the idea of NIDOKING competing with Nidoqueen in regards to its lore, it's truthfully just a weak ability that has a 50% chance to screw you over in a battle. A pseudo-legendary should not have any blatant traits to undermine its performance on the battlefield, and Rough Skin slots in perfectly considering its rugged appearance. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have our new shiny pseudo-legendary in NIDOKING. Now let's go take on the Kanto leaders. Okay, so this is what we're working with. We have a 187 in its special attack, and a 151 in its speed. This is just... dude, this thing is a beast. Oh my god. We're gonna lead with NIDOKING, and then we have actually Salamence and Medicham just as like quick backups. It's only just to get us through the fight, if I'm being honest, if NIDOKING dies, which I don't think he will. Alright, Kantos. We are up against Blaine to start out with, so Fire type, that's going to work in our advantage, luckily. In all honesty, I think we might just get like a clean just sweep. Because think about it, we're maxed out on EVs, we're base 100 speed now. Unless it's Choice Scarfed or extreme speeds, we're going to be fine. There we go. This is Sheer Force Life Orb coming off of 180 attack. Dude, if you're taking a super effective hit from this thing, you're not living. It's just you're not. It's just not it's not in the realm of possibilities. So we outspeed again. This better one shot. Woo! Woo! Okay. Alright, now we have Charizard. We're honestly just hit this thing with a Sludge Wave. That'll probably do a large... I'm assuming that's going to do 3/4. Probably even more. Oh my god, it was a one-shot! What did we do to this thing? Oh my god. Yo, do we think we made it too strong? I know Charizard doesn't have good defenses to begin with. They're like 70. But like still, we're up against Lieutenant Surge, which is honestly, this should be another dub. Alright, Lieutenant Surge. Raichu? This thing will probably outspeed us, but that's about it. A Focus Blast? This thing don't got like HP Ice or something? Yeah, that did not do a single thing, dude. I forgot. This bulk is gonna really help us. One shot. Let's go. Let's go. Magnezone, please don't be holding an air balloon. Air balloon. Okay, fine. I'm pretty sure a flamethrower is also gonna kill. See, I think flamethrower has the chance to burn. So that means, yeah, okay. So that means we're gonna get an attack power from this as well, which is very good. Get out of here, boy. Oh, sturdy. All right, fine. Fine, I'll let you have it. Barrier. Bro, what is that? Raise your defense 2 stages? Yeah, okay. That's not gonna help you whatsoever, buddy. Not at all. And it was a crit. Useless, but okay. Ampharos? Yeah, GG. I think it gets Psybeam, that's it. Doesn't even outspeed. Bye-bye. NIDOKING is just ridiculous. Alright, so next we got Giovanni. Okay. Mr. Team Rocket. For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. Yeah, bro, we're not losing this. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We're not losing this at all. Even if, in the world of possibilities where NIDOKING dies, we have a Salamence and a Medicham to back us up. So the Rhyperior lead. This thing doesn't get sturdy, if I recall. Maybe it does. I might just be tweaking. I'm just gonna Earth Power. This should one-shot it. This thing's special defense is horrendous. Ha ha ha! Give me that kill! And a NIDOKING. Oh no. I feel so bad, yo. We're about to murk this thing. I'm sorry, my brother in Christ. You have to go. God bless your soul. This video was made up. What? A Shookaberry. You should not live. You should not live. You should not live. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And then a Sand Slash. See, like the most ideal thing with Sheer Force NIDOKING with Life Orb, it's now that it's buffed, we have such an absurd speed stat. We can literally outspeed anything, and just like the coverage this thing has is ridiculous. And look at that. Done. What? Me? Lose? Yeah, bro. We have an Uber Legend now. Give me that victory. I'm probably going to go for like a second round doing a harder tournament. Giovanni was incredibly easy. I don't think we're outspeeding this thing, but I'm going to try to Ice Beam anyway. Yeah, I had a feeling. Do you guys think we can tank this? We have a lot of extra bulk now. No, we don't. It was a crit. That sucks. That actually sucks.